Hello YouTube, welcome back to another vlog. This is going to be a vlog of my first rated show of the year, like our first show with Thor of the year. We are headed down to Woodside to do the 2/9 Hunters, so I thought I'd bring you guys along. Okay, so I'm gonna do a voiceover of our first hunt around from this weekend. So the first jump came up really nicely. I was just really working on carrying a good pace because I didn't want to end up getting behind the leg because, well, his stride is big enough, like we still have to get going to make it up the lines. And then we came through this corner and had this diagonal line, which he jumped really well and I just rode up super nicely. We landed the lead. And then we were just cantering all the way around to this line on the quarter line, I think. Yeah. He jumped the in really well. I wish I didn't half halt there because it kind of pissed him off and made the out a little bit long. But it was fine, and he got a really nice lead change. And then just trying to keep the revs up going away from the in gate. Although I wish I didn't lengthen as much as I did because it made this pretty gappy. But he jumped it well and landed the lead. And then we were just riding around the top of the arena. And then the outside line was a bending line, so I set him up nice and quiet for this distance in and just let him flow down the line. I think we got like 4th this round, but he was really good. And then these are some clips from our other rounds, which we did the PCHA medal and another hunter class. And we also did an undersaddle, which he got last in, but we just did it for fun. And then after my rounds, we hopped on this super cute horse. I really liked riding him. It was just super fun. Thor ended up getting 3rd in one of our hunter rounds and 4th in the PCHA and 7th in the undersaddle. And then I believe this was our second hunt around. The first jump he jumped really nicely. This day wasn't as good as the first day, just on both of our parts, but we just did the 2-9 division again, so it was just 2 over fences. They only had hunters this weekend, no 2-9 equitation, but that was my oopsie, so I really had to ride up through this line, but he jumped it super well. And then we came around to the end of the arena, and then we had this outside line, which we had like an issue with the first time, so I really just wanted to ride forward, and it ended up working out super nicely. And then we got the lead change down here, which his are getting a lot better. If you've been following for a little while, you'll know that sometimes he likes to go up and down for them, but they're starting to smoothen out a lot more. And then we came over this diagonal line, which was like perfect. And then we just came around through the end of the arena again. And I think that was the whole trip. Yeah, that round was just really short. And then again, I just put in a clip from our other round because it wasn't very good on my part. And then Sunday, we only did the 2-6 derby because, like I said, the 2-9 division was just 2 days of hunters instead of 2 days of hunter and an egg day. And so we just stuck to the 2-6. But I'm gonna put in the full round because it ended up going really well. So we came in and trotted around the end of the arena and then across the diagonal. I just wanted to give him time to look around because we hadn't been in this arena the whole week. And even though he's not spooky, I just wanted to let him look around a little bit. And then came across the diagonal and picked up my canter. Again, all the way through the end of the arena just to let him see what's down there. And then we came across the diagonal. I found a really nice forward ride to the first jump. He jumped it really well. And then this derby was a hunt and go derby, so this is like the hunter part. And so we were just using all of our space. And then coming into this line, I wanted a really nice forward distance because the line had been riding long, plus it was like the second jump of our course. But he rode up the 7 super duper well. And again, we just came through the end of the arena, and then we had this jump on this line on the outside, which I found a really quiet distance in, so I kind of had to run to get out. But it worked out just fine, and we got the lead change. Could have been a little bit cleaner, but I wasn't mad about it. And then we came around, we were going to the single oxer, and I kind of just wanted to keep a forward ride because everything had been coming up super well. And that also just came right out of stride. And then this is like the go part of our derby, so it's the handy portion. So we came to the end of this green line and then did a tidy roll back to the out of the diagonal line, which he was super good about and landed the lead. And then the next jump was a trot jump at the end, but we like really struggle with trot jumps, so I could have been handier. But I just wanted to nail it instead of trying to risk it. And then there was an inside turn there that like I could have taken, but nobody else was taking that, so my trainer and I decided against it. And I just found another really nice forward ride to the out of this line. And then I just sat up and we walked out of the arena. And then I left the scoring at the end of this video, but we ended up 3rd out of 40 people. So I was really pleased with that, especially because he's not like a hunter.
Rider received a score of 84.5.
In true Finn fashion, I didn't film an outro, so here's some super cute pics that I got this weekend. I was super happy with the way it ended up going. And we have a show this next weekend at Sonoma, so I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Bye.